As the game goes on, of course, K'Sante can still do K'Sante things in the early stages, hard to immune a melee guy, so could be okay in the opening levels, but I mean, the amount of outscaling that a Gwen does over a K'Sante is probably one of the most absurd in top lane matchups.
It's also rough because you're playing a double tank matchup into a Gwen and Wukong, right? So like the amount of tankiness that normally you'd have in some of these early skirmishes won't actually really come to fruition. And I don't even, like, obviously you're not going to be looking for aggression, also going for the Ghost here. Ignite is something that we saw at times as well, but Ghost is a lot more stable. And you are playing into multiple AD carries, so I do think that it has a lot of value there, but...
I have to get towards some Silver Scrapes. Zeka on the Tristana in order to attempt it. And you were talking about getting some mid-prio, and I think that we'll have to see how Clit is actually going to be able to play around, potentially having some more agency this time.
Should at least mean that he's not in as much threat. Obviously, the 1v1 is still going to be Wukong favored. Maokai much more about setup and...
Yes, with any real seriousness, is aiming, taking a little bit of harassment here towards this bottom side. But yeah, our eyes sort of constantly going to be moving towards that top lane, seeing how Keen is going to be doing. Of course, on the mini-map, guys, because that's all you really need to check out right now. Not a whole lot of action. As yeah, everything was pretty cool, calm, and collected for a large amount of time in game number 2 as well. No need to worry about, you know, who smashes what matchup, things like that. As we check in, see some aggression out of the mid laner here from Hanwha Life though.
And the biggest difference, Keen?
Okay, I think he just took a turret shot. That's not so good, as that is going to be first blood solo kill for Kingin. That is not what, that wasn't on my bingo card. Not this game. Just a bit of a K'Sante moment.
As I was about to say, the game state for Hanwha is looking a lot better here because they have mid-prio, but even then, like, this is really, really big here. These type of moments might be enough to give some faith. Yeah, that is.
Really nicely done.
Turret shot's doing so much work here. And even with the E.
A little bit of not stuff happening.
A bit? You made me
a lot of not very much.
A little chuckle that I had to stifle there. Yes, there is definitely a
damage may happen to this turret.
There is a charm, Atlas. It's a slow burn.
Oh no!
You know, it's like a thriller. You're just waiting to see what's about to happen.
Oh no, Zeka! He's gonna flash. And the Cyclone's going to come through. They still want it. And Cuz is going to steal. That was the cash-in. That was the cash-in, Cuz. Oh, no. Well, that's fine. It's not like he loses the stacks or anything like that. But that...
in pure pain as Viper?
Okay, Viper just running after Keen here. As Needlework is going to be used defensively. Clit's going to come on forward. Life's here as well. Will you shake his hand? The answer is yes, as the Bramble Smash comes forward and they deliver Viper a kill. That's how you get it done.
And the investment on bot side ends up working out. They kill Zeka, but aiming doesn't get his cash in. And then additionally, Keen gets caught on the top side of the map.
They have a lot of vision behind Hanwha Life Esports, but Hanwha don't have very much themselves, so this Rakan still unseen.
Life.
Yeah, Life is the one to go down as the Weaver's Wall is going to come forward. Life, oh no! Hostile takeover comes in. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough. It takes him a long time to die. There's the bailout, but it doesn't happen. That's the cash in as Zeka dives into 5 people. Oh no! He's going to be taken out. Kingin tries to be the hero, but he's shoved seismically into the waiting arms of a Draven. He'll say, all right, I'll take 2 this time.
And Viper's like, I just want a team fight, man. Let me fight them.
Oh, BDD, it's gonna go down. Clit actually collects it. He just walked onto a kitty cat.
Still going forward, but you can't. There's too many people here. Can't afford to go in there, and yeah, you get the kill. That's nice. There we go. He got 2 kills this time around.
I know, now he's sitting on 2,500 gold.
Yeah! And Flash still up, and you need to kill him. And maybe you force your opponent to make a mistake.
Could be Purple Worm. That could be the solution. I don't know. We'll have to get it checked by the teacher. There's KT. They're going to move on in. They know exactly what's going on. Cuz is going to get into position. Are we flipping it here? Are we flipping the series? Hanwha Life as Weaver's Wall is going to come forward. Extendo Beam is actually massive as aiming takes a lot of damage. Zeka dives towards the Baron, but now they want the team fight. Cuz is going to explode, and now Viper still at full health, zoning everyone away.
There's no smites.
They're not, and Cuz, he's out of here. The seismic shell going to push Keen back in. Can they steal it? The answer's no. It's Viper that locks down the Baron of all people, and now aiming. He wants to get it done, but he flashes forward and he's not going to find it. It's just, what the heck? What happened? Keen dies to Cassante. It's a solo kill for King, and again,
It was the solution.
I
This
guess.
actually fixed it. It solved the equation. Trying to go for a Hail Mary Baron. Ends up throwing KT off. They'll be able to get a Drake, but it's just a second Ocean Drake. Not enough by a long shot. And
Goes down from Lehens, and
They
immediately they
suspect
take it out.
well, yeah, now they know. That ward is fresh.
Yeah. And they are... Okay, Zeka just going to dive forward. It looks like KT might just give this one up. Cuz going to move on in. And Weaver's Wall is going to come down. So I tell a lie. They are going to look to try and fight for it, but it's not going to work out as now Kingen dives onto Cuz. He's going to Cyclone his way up. Buster Shot saves him, but the flash forward from Zeka is going to make it all okay. Kingen goes all out. Aiming's going to be shut down. And now Keen, I don't know whether you can immune that. He is going to dash over the wall as BDD desperately is trying to stay alive, and Viper says no. Double kill for the Cassante. And I have a feeling that Hanwha might win Game 3, Chronicler, and that is terrifying.
That's how it starts. They've been doing an expert job as... Oh.
Well, Kingen is now in a little bit of trouble.
Is
he is Cassante.
Maybe he's just fine.
He might be, or he might be dead. So Zeka takes that as his opportunity to go in, and I don't know whether that's going to be it, but he does almost get bailed out. Still going to be taken down, and now Cuz is the next one in trouble, and it's all just to buy space for Viper. And you know what? It works!
Well, let's not get bogged down in details. It works, okay?
It does, yeah.
It's fine. They killed the jungler.
Massive
They're going
win
in.
for Hanwha Life Esports. 2 for 2.
Great play. It works out.
Monstrously good stuff.
Everything's okay. Oh, they're not done. They're not done.
Yep, teleport's
They're
going to
gonna
come
peel
in.
off again.
Yeah. Aiming. Moves on in. Extendo Beam. Does a lot of work. Cleared. Very healthy.
You know,
I don't know.
It all makes sense to me now. Wait, let's see how this goes first.
All right, another teleport. In he
God.
goes.
Yeah, smite. They can just smite this.
Indeed. And they're not going to because Clid, he gets in there, he shows them which one's the jungler. Now he's walking around in circles celebrating for a moment. It's going to be another cash in there for aiming, but he only recently died, so it's not a lot of stacks. Still 4 items on the Draven. He's kind of massive, but man, let's have a look at this again. This game is nutty.
Just because you have smite doesn't mean you're a jungler. You've got that smite, Clid. So, okay, hear me out.
Okay.
So Kingen dies here, right? He dies time. But Zeka is best at melee champions, so he plays it like a melee champion. He has bailout, which, yeah, there we go. You saw he got the bailout procced. That was nice.
Oh, he did, yeah.
But as much as we joke, I actually do think that baiting KT into a... It didn't have to be done that way, but baiting KT to fight and blow cooldowns on him is actually good. Because the only thing that matters is Viper. As mentioned, you do have Smite. But has Smite.
Okay, maybe that's the angle.
The double Smite steal?
Yeah, Kane can dash over this wall as well. In they go. There's the quickness. There's the steal. Lance does manage to do it. Kane is immune as well. Viper's not able to do too much damage to the Gwen. And now KT, they're like, heist is done. We're going to get out, but no aiming. He has to flash. Can he stay alive? The answer is absolutely not. Viper tears him to shreds. And Zeka looking to do the same thing. It's a double kill, and I have a feeling this could be the Serie moment for Hanwha Life Esports here in game number 3.
As Lance trying to clear this wave, trying desperately to stall time for the rest of his team. Yeah, Clid's going to kill him eventually.
Yeah, he is. But Lehens does real quick.
I actually think it's fine. Yeah, Lehens saves the... He gets the Drake.
Yeah.
And then he gets the wave.
He saves the soul, and he might even get away. Well, at least he's wasting a lot of time.
Yeah, he does die.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Unless?
He flashes.
Unless?
Can he get over the wall? The all-out comes in. Lahens is really dead. But wasted a lot of time. Wasted a lot of time. Make some sense of this for me, Chronicler.
Well, one team had 1 smite and the other had 2. So this should always go. Nicely done by KT there. The problem is that the subsequent fight obviously still not good for them because they have 0 threat on Viper. And in case you missed it, he's the only player that matters. And this is much more like game number 1. With Viper having free plays due to King playing an incredible tank.
Start off the Baron. KT moving pretty slowly to get over here.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, wait, Cuz?
Okay, will Cuz be able to get in? The answer's no, because they had the ulti and now Kingen dives on forward. He's massive on this Kazante as well as Cuz gets into the backline. Decent CC, but Viper is so fast. He's just sprinting after KT, looking for his opportunity. Man, that damage onto Lahens was just massive. And Cuz is actually going to buy a fair bit of time. Extendo Beam going to stop that from happening. But Hanwha, they get themselves a Baron and they get themselves a pick. And this should mean base broken, Soul picked up, and possibly even Nexus destroyed. Just PK, as long as that cooldown is going to be there.
Moving up.
Yeah. Seismic Shove not going to find anyone. Now Cuz gonna have to use that Warrior Trickster. Second inhibitor going to go down as now Viper's going to take matters into his own hands. He just flashes on top of BDD Keen. He's inside the mist, but he's not safe. It's a double already for the Serie. Cuz gets a couple. Renata picks one up, but that's going to be pretty close to the quadrant. Triple kill for Viper. Hanwha are going to ace them, and they will bring us to a game 4.
And it was a bit of a roller coaster for Hanwha here, but they will be able to take this game, find their first win in this series, and it's off the back of 2 people. It was Viper and it was Kingen. Kingen with his Kazante